absolutely. Now, slow down for a second. Both these guys, this is their first race in the tournament. So winner moves on to face the winner of Chest Jerk and Malagord coming up, and the loser goes down into the elimination bracket.
Yep, we got ourselves a start screen that's just one to the right of vanilla. So, not the worst, I guess. You know, standard.
Yeah, you'd like to have a candle though.
Yeah, candle would be nice here. But what have we got? Oh, wait, the 13. That's our small secret.
Yeah, decent small secret. Yeah,
that's
especially with with the second quest overworld, it's going to be very important that those small and medium secrets are usable.
Yeah, with only one large secret though, it's likely that any seed is most likely going to be a poverty seed.
And Holy Lionel's guarding that
medicine shop.
that nothing for them currently.
Not yet, but what do we got here? And it is okay, money making game.
Yeah.
Money making.
Yeah, go ahead, sorry.
I was gonna say money making game. If it's on the start screen, then it might actually be worth it. Because you never know how much money you're really gonna need. But we got 61 for the arrows. So that's decent. That's like, I believe that's one past vanilla. Oh, and here we go. We got the red candle as our Armos item.
Nice. That is a tremendous Armos item.
It's possible that they might actually pick up the magic sword in this one. Because now they don't have to spend that extra heart container to get the candle.
Yep.
Yep.
RandomEffekt did the smart thing. A lot of guys like to try to route in those Armos statues as early as possible, as we have now discovered a hit cave, which may come back to later. Ice, on the other hand, retrying, said enough is enough in this corner.
Yep, so Random is definitely off to a good start here. And let's see what's under this bush. And oh, that was a hint.
Oh.
Either for the white sword item or the magic sword.
So, if we can come across a book later, maybe we can find use for that. And ooh, 25.
Yeah, that's a bad door repair charge.
Yikes.
Oh, and the blue ring is 100 or 231, should I say? So, if they ever got that much money, then maybe. But I highly doubt it. They're gonna want that.
If ever there were a seed with the second quest overworld where you could buy the blue ring and
hey, our white sword item is another heart. So
yay!
Yeah, unfortunately they're gonna need between 4 and 6 to pick that one up. So, but seeing it's all on the start screen, I'm pretty sure they're gonna come back to it.
Oh, absolutely.
That's free health.
So we got a great Armos item and a not-so-great white sword item. And a dungeon discovery.
Yep. So, dungeon levels are, hidden in this particular flag set, so we don't know exactly what level this is.
Nope. We will not know until we can get a better look at the outline, as RandomEffekt discovered the other hint shop. He knows where both of them are now.
And that was at the grave.
Indeed.
Judging by that configuration, it's good. Oh, well, we got a white sword here, or wooden sword, should I say?
Oh.
Other W sword.
Well earned as well. That is one of the. Knowing that he's going to have a hard time getting down off of that.
That's not a nice screen.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, you had to hope something good was up there because you knew you were probably gonna. You had a good chance of having to sacrifice your life coming down, and.
Alright, so our medium secret's 32 rupees, so that's 2 above average, so that's not the worst.
Yeah. This is just fine in terms of money seeds for a second quest overworld.
Yeah.
Hard to argue. I mean, the only issue that could arise is that 30 or 25.
They're almost at max, but the keys seem to be cheap.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this may come down to not finding bombs. Okay, so the candle looked like it was at vanilla. We got a 51 for the bait.
Yeah, that was the cheap bait, because there was 80-something in one of the other shops I saw earlier.
So at least if there is a bait block, and I mean, I'm not wishing a bait block on any of these players, but if there is, then at least it won't be that difficult to get one. Yep. So yeah, as a rundown of the additional flags, you know, as you know, this is the Pentaforce tournament. So, you know, they need to get a total of 5 Triforce pieces in order to access level 9. And of course, the fun part is that the important items, such as the raft or the step ladder, or, you know, the 2 new items that, you know, these new overworld second quest flags are going to have, and Random's taking a death there just, you know, east of level 1. You know, they're going to want, you know, with the second quest flags, you know, they're going to want that power bracelet, they're going to want that recorder, because both of them open up so many more spaces in this flag than they do with first quest overworld.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
The likelihood that that a dungeon is blocked by something other than bombs or candles is almost certainty in this flag set.
Yeah. And of course, there's always the off chance that the raft might be needed.
Yeah, raft kind of holds serve, doesn't gain any more prominence in this with the second quest overworld, but certainly the power bracelet and recorder become infinitely more crucial, theoretically at least.
Yeah, we found our first Take Any location, and Random has found a level under Candle Row. Judging by this, I'm gonna go out on a limb here and guess it's 7, maybe.
Yeah, it is certainly out on a limb. Ice went into a dungeon, found another dungeon. He only went 1 room in though, so we'd have very little insight.
Ooh, we got ourselves some red bubbles, which brings us to the other flags, which are second quest enemies. So aside from those red bubbles that are going to completely gobble up your sword, there's also going to be Stelphos that are going to be shooting Lionel beams.
Yeah.
And here we got a ladder block.
Ooh.
And I'm going to say that's probably level 8, maybe? No.
We'll see. Nice thing, though, there are 2 dungeons on consecutive screens there that Ice has discovered, so there is the possibility of quick clearing later on.
Yep. Of course, our level 9 still is eluding us at the moment.
Random back in that first dungeon that was discovered.
Yep. One thing to mention, too, with the level numbers being hidden, there is one exception to that rule. Level 9 will always display level 9. Take down the likes. Having that red candle so early is actually pretty good, because that gives you good offense, even if your sword's not active.
Yeah. Ranged weapon that you can fire as many times as necessary.
Also, excellent at taking down land molas.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not so great at taking down dark nuts.
No. Yeah, dark nuts. You know, they're immune to flames. They're immune to wand beams. They're not immune to sword beams.
Yeah.
Although if you hit them from the front, they're still immune to everything.
Yep.
Yep.
And you need a protractor in order to kill them with bombs.
Yeah.
Alright, Random finally gonna get to check the vanilla level 1 cave, it looks like.
Yep, it looks like Ice here is about to get their wooden sword. So that's not too bad. You got a 9-minute sword, combined.
Yeah, both guys with swords, 9 minutes in, well, technically right now, for a few more seconds, only Ice has the sword. I thought Random was gonna pick, Random, remembering that Fairy Fountain will open his ability to use the sword, so he's back.
you know, the red bubble curse, you know, there's only a few ways to remove it. The first, of course, is, you know, a fairy fountain or picking up a Triforce piece. The other one is using a medicine, and, you know, the other one is to save and quit. And of course, you know, getting hit by a blue bubble will also restore your sword.
Yeah, you just gotta find one of those.
Yeah, you gotta find one of those. Sometimes they can be in very short supply.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least at one point in time, I know the rule was as long as if there was a red bubble in a dungeon, there was a blue bubble somewhere in that same dungeon. No guarantee that you were going to be able to find him, though.
Yeah. Yep.
We haven't seen the, no one's gone to the coast yet, so we haven't seen what's on the coast yet, correct?
Yep. But we know it can't be vanilla because we know where that heart container is.
Yeah.
Now the big question is it something that's of high value or is it something of lower value? And there we go, RandomEffekt, you know, doing the block clip to get that staircase without having to re-enter the screen.
Somewhat effortlessly, might I add.
You know what? It is so easy that even I can do it, and I am really terrible at this game. I have not yet been able to screen scroll. Which, of course, is not a big problem, because as you know, the game's designed so that you will never be required to block clip or screen scroll in order to complete the seed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is... It certainly can be much easier if you're stuck in a diamond staircase room.
Yeah.
With some nasty enemies, but,
well, it's good for sequence breaking.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sequence breaking or getting around Lionels on the overworld.
Yeah. Oh, those Lionels. Oh. Yeah.
Oh. And RandomEffekt heard my call to see what's on the coast. He will show us it is the Any Key.
So that is, of course, a nice find, you know, if they're able to come back, you know, route in with the ladder. Of course, there is a recorder spot, you know, just over here on this screen. So, and we got ourselves a magic sword.
Yeah, the Any Key is one of those things that obviously you want it. If it turns out, you know, if they find the ladder in level 9, they're certainly not about to leave the dungeon and come back out to pick it up. But it's nice to know where it is in case you do run out of keys, because it wouldn't be the first time that's happened to somebody.
Yeah. Yep.
Ooh, RandomEffekt getting desperate, buying the bombs for 38 rupees. That's a That's a tough pill to swallow on a screen, you know, 2 away from a screen full of blue moblins.
You got another level here, but unfortunately, you're not going to be able to.
Yeah.
Let's see if they can bomb it around.
Doesn't seem that way.
But you know what, though? You could probably screen scroll from the right. That would be kind of a tricky one, but it could be possible.
Yeah, that appears to be the only option. It's a screen scroll you do see occasionally, as we have our white sword heart pickup.
Yep.
By Ice.
That's good for a little bit of extra health. We've got this cave. Oh, that's a money-making, and gonna take a gamble, and nope. But you know,
the game indeed made some money. Yeah, like you said, it is close to start.
Yeah.
And, you know,
but with the price of the
do a save and try it.
It's probably, like I said, it's probably not going to be as likely, because if those arrows were super expensive and it turned out that, you know, say the silvers were, you know, arrow blocked, then of course that could definitely cause an issue.
Well,
but at this point in time, no, sorry.
Listen, RandomEffekt went to decide to check the staircases, the take any roads and got stuck on a screen that he needed the power bracelet to get back in.
But look at that, one of the... Oh, wow, look at these take any's. Wow, okay, that actually might be somewhat useful.
Yeah, that was the one he started at, but the rest of them kinda...
Well, it's all Death Mountain. Oops, all Death Mountain.
Yeah, those are some beefy red dark nuts.
Yeah.
And they're dropping nothing.
Now that you get 5 rupees as a reward, and what do we got? We got likes. This could be an item.
It could. They're going to drop nothing as well, but that's programmed the game's programmed that way.
Yeah.
Like Random's going to discover his 2 dungeons up here by the Lost Hills.
Nope.
Nope. Nothing.
But here is a definite staircase, and what do we got here? It's an item, and it is Lord Banana.
Well played, Blue. Well played.
Oh. Well, you see, with these flag sets, because the other thing is that enemy HP is plus or minus 4, you know, that boomerang could come in handy. Because, you know, some of the enemies, if they low extremely low, you know, they can go down in one hit.
That is true. However, if you're shopping for a boomerang, you want one with better range, if you ask me.
I would like a boomerang that doesn't curse you. Thank you very much. Now, I mean, I'm not saying that picking up the magic boomerang is going to curse you or not. It's just that I've seen a lot of matches where, you know, one player is way ahead, about to finish, well, just as the other player was finding the blue boomerang. So, you know, take that with a grain of salt. But you know, just saying, if you're seeing blue, then the seed might not be for you.
Man, red bubbles everywhere.
Yep.
Ice falling victim. Random got around his. But Keith died to Keith on instead.
Yep.
Not the most honorable of deaths, but it does happen.
Well, probably the worst is dying to your own, you know, wand fire.
That's right up. Well, the fire from Zelda in Zelda's room might be the worst.
Yeah, it looks like. So, we have an idea what level this might be yet.
For which one?
Oh, that's a good question. Either of them, really.
Chat says that Random is in 2, I believe.
Yeah, I can see that for sure. As for Ice, though, well, this might be our item. Oh no, it can't be our item. Because we found the item already. So, and it is a staircase, so it is either levels 5 to 8. So, you know what? I think this is level 7.
That's 7, yeah.
That's 7.
With the shape that this is almost has to be 7.
There's the Triforce, and there's the exit.
Random found the Triforce in his dungeon. I believe a Gibdo had swallowed it up.
No, I guess not. Whoa, there's the red ring. So yeah, it was Random's side that we must have found that boomerang.
No?
And well,
no. Is this possible to be level 8 then?
Maybe maybe you're right. Maybe it is level 8.
We're gonna get to see the Triforce pick up here very soon.
We are, but I doubt it. Oh, no, there we go. Nope. Only on the overworld.
Okay, it's a different dungeon. Okay. different dungeon. That was this is,
Yeah, I think this is 8. Yeah, because remember, if random's in 2, then 2 is not going to have a, it's not going to have an item in a cellar. It is going to have a floor drop item.
Sure.
And this could be it. Well, actually, could it be it? I'm not... Nope. Looks like gonna have to spend a key to get to the next room. And, ooh, holy lag, Batman.
Nice job, though, using the candle fire to keep yourself out of the bubbles, and there we have it confirmed now. He is in level 8.
Yeah.
And I guess that boomerang was in a different dungeon.
No, the boomerang was in 8 then.
Well, then why is he still in here?
Oh. Looking for keys, maybe?
Well, in any event, RandomEffekt picked up the book on the floor in level 2.
Oh, right. So now RandomEffekt is gonna have the advantage of knowing what those old men are saying.
Yep. And he does know where the hint shops are if he comes across some money.
Yeah. See, I think, yeah, this was our boomerang, if I remember correctly.
Ooh, those Zols not opening up with a bomb. Or just splitting with a bomb, I should say.
Splitting with a bomb is no good, because the bomb, the bomb and the magic sword and the silver arrows are what gives you the maximum damage. Oh, no, well, there was a boomerang in level 8. Okay.
Slightly different one.
Yeah. So I must have,
Yeah, I think Ice had just gone into had noped out of that dungeon shortly after finding the boomerang.
I mean, that's not the worst time to see that boomerang. I mean, the worst time to see it is if you're looking for the silver arrows and your opponent is way ahead.
Yeah. If you're in level 9, that's the worst time, and you're still looking for items.
Yeah.
That's the worst time.
Well, no, I'd say the worst time is when your opponent's in level 9, ready to kill Ganon, and you're just busy going off on a fetch quest that leads nowhere.
True, but
you
can't necessarily know that unless you're screen watching, which is illegal.
We at home would know.
HUD clip time! RandomEffekt exploring the upper regions of the screen.
Yep.
And hey, look! Money made! And another green dungeon.
Yeah, so this might be something.
That's 1.
It's got to be 1 because we already found 2, and that's the power bracelet.
And what a find, though! Early in level 1, on the floor, power bracelet, opening up plenty of spots now for Random.
Yeah, if Random was actually able to make that fancy screen scroll, from the other side of the screen, they might actually have been able to get that a lot sooner. Yeah, with that power bracelet, there's a lot of spots to look. I believe one of the spots was with Take Any. Take Any roads, so we don't have to go looking there. In fact, there are 2 Take Any roads located in the same spot.
Yeah, a couple of different power bracelets. Question, how can you tell which dungeons are which? We are looking at the general outline of the rooms they've cleared. The fact...
Now, they are first quest dungeons, so we know that for a fact.
Yeah. Items are dropping on the floor, we know it's 1 or 2. If there were 2 items in that one dungeon in staircases, obviously that was level 8. Little context clues along the way would be the best way to describe it, I guess.
Yeah. And even, I believe the only time that second quest dungeons ever follow the second quest logic is when you're using, vanilla second quest. So, for example, you're never going to find 2 items in level 4 unless you're explicitly playing the second quest rooms.
That is correct.
Yeah.
Ooh, a gray dungeon. Something new. They're not all green.
No.
And also, when they pick up Triforces, I have this handy little guide made by RandomEffekt that very accurately displays for me which Triforce comes from which dungeon.
Alright, so if this is an item, I am wagering that this is 1 to 4. Nope, this has got to be level 5 or 6.
And I think we found 6 earlier, so I'm banking on 5.
You're banking on 5?
Yeah. With where ice is, it can't be 6. That screen that's not a spot on level 6.
Yeah, no, it can't be level 6, so it's definitely got to be 5.
Yeah.
So that means this wall should come down. Nope. Oh, gets popped by the bubble. Here on
everything.
Side.
Everything went wrong for random on that screen.
Yep. Oh.
We may have a few ladder blocks.
Yeah. Here we go. I think this is our item. I'm gonna try a reverse block clip, and we get the step ladder. Yeah,
wow.
That's a good item.
Huge find for ice.
Yeah, that's gonna give the any that puts the any key into play. But more importantly, though, any of those ladder blocks are going to be instantly easy to, take care of.
Yeah.
I'm going to do a ladder clip down here to get that key.
RandomEffekt doing his reverse clip in style since he doesn't have a sword.
Yep.
Yeah, we already found one other ladder block dungeon, and this one is looking like it very well could be.
Yeah.
So, huge find for both runners.
Yep, both of them are keeping up a nice even pace here.
I like where Ice is right now, though, because he's got that red ring.
Yeah.
That's huge.
Yeah, that red ring's definitely going to give some combat advantage. Especially since we haven't seen any of the higher damage dealing enemies. Blue Wizrobes, which are one of the nastiest ones.
Yeah, we got a very brief glimpse in one of the dungeons that Random ducked into for a little. I think they were in level 2.
Were those the orange Wizrobes?
Both.
Both, okay.
Hey, there's our super ropes.
Yep. And there's our map, so we'll find out exactly, and yep, level 5, just as we thought. So with that being said, though, we've located levels 1 to 5, 6, 7, and 8. Is that correct?
I believe I think we found 3 earlier. It was the one that was ladder blocked immediately.
Yeah, okay.
You could only go one direction, and it was ladder blocked.
Well, hey, there's our second, bomb upgrade.
Yeah. Were they both in...
I guess they're both in 5.
Wow.
That's convenient if you, get 226 rupees.
Hey!
Hey, there's level 9.
You just thought you were gonna get some bombs off that Dodongo, Random.
Oh yeah, that's right. Ice hasn't checked all of them yet. Oh.
Ooh. We have, a a fair bit of knowledge of the dungeon locations in this seed, but as I was just about to say, not a lot of Triforces, although Random did just pick up the Triforce in level 5.
Yep. That's not a nice screen, but it's certainly a lot easier with that red ring.
And look at those guys just, like, lining up in formation for him. Yep. Wow.
Now that's right, Random does have the book. So Random can go, well, if Random had a spare change, they could definitely go looking for some hints.
Yeah.
What do we got under here? Just another shop.
Doesn't have $1 to his name at the moment.
Now, have we found anything important under the power bracelet spots yet?
Take any heart or candle. That's about it so far.
Oh, okay. We've only got I think we've only got a couple of spaces left.
Yeah, Recorder may be hiding. Recorder or Raft might be hiding in whatever dungeons we have remaining, which might be level 4, I guess.
Well, Random is going to pick up the any key here. That is going to make dungeon exploration way easier.
Oh yeah.
We still haven't found a raft yet.
And I would say, if it comes down to a race in level 9, if he's the only one that's got that in hand, he has a significant advantage at that point. Random's going to level 1 though, so he's only gotten 1 item out of there so far, and
yeah.
Now he can, now with the ladder and the any key, he can pretty well not worry about getting locked out of anywhere.
Yep. Here is where our floor item was.
I say that, and of course immediately he could be bomb blocked if he didn't have any.
Yeah.
Hey, this room's at least nice enough to give you a blue bubble in there with the reds.
Yep. I mean, usually if there's gonna be, if the red bubbles are in with enemies, they're gonna have a blue bubble in there too. It's those rooms that are absolutely chock full of red bubbles that are the bane of everyone's existence.
Alright, both guys have the any key now, and it looks like Ice is making the same exact play.
And it is the Recorder.
Ooh! Hey!
Yeah!
So, level 1 had all of the exploration items.
So it seems.
Unlocking all the screens.
So now we're just looking for a piece of the Triforce. And Ice is going to join Random in level 1.
He's gonna get all the good news. Oh!
Oh, Random is...
oh!
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
The hands of fate grabbing RandomEffekt, saying, "You're gonna go back to the start of the dungeon."
You know, it's funny, but in the Satellaview BS Zelda game, that they actually use the Wallmaster as a clue to finding a hint, you know, for a very important item. You know, there's a old man in one room that says, "Ask the person in the next room, you know, the location of, you know, the item," and it's just Wallmasters in that room. And of course, the trick is that if you get hit by the Wallmasters, you go back to the entrance, and, well, I'm not going to spoil things too much, but I'm sure you can figure it out. So...
that's my kind of room right there. Chock full of red gorillas, and I've got the red candle, I'm just mowing them down.
That reminds me, we still haven't found the bow or the silver arrows yet. And we know they're not here in level 1.
Yeah.
In fact, come to think of it, where can they be now? Yeah, so if level 1 had the power bracelet and recorder, 2 had the book, it could be in 3 or 4. We know that 5 was the step ladder. 6 was the boomerang, correct?
one of those other dungeons had the boomerang.
Yeah, the other one had the red. Well, level 8 had the red ring, I believe, and
the blue
ring.
Yeah, and the blue meringue.
Oh, hey, there we go.
Wow.
Ah, there we go. 10 heart magic sword.
That is very impressive. That's one of the faster magic sword pickups I've ever seen in Randomizer Seed.
Yeah. So now one has a combat advantage where the other one has a defense advantage.
Yep.
And here we've got another level, and it looked like it was underneath level 2's Recorder Lake.
Okay. I'd say this is probably level 4 then. I think that's all that's left.
Looks like it. There's another heart container. So...
Oh, more hearts.
Yep.
For good measure.
No,
that's 3.
So that means the other level was 4 then.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or I could just be completely confused and off my rocker.
Well, it's easy to not pay attention when you're busy watching 2 racers.
I'm just glad it's not 4.
Yeah. That means
Random's gonna...
Oh,
everybody's favorite horizontal shoot room. It's always in level 3.
This time we know it doesn't have a Triforce piece in it, because we already got the Triforce out of here. Or no, I guess we don't, but we knew where it was.
Yeah, he got the compass, so he knew it was in that room.
Yeah.
Yeah. RandomEffekt's someone I don't really worry about not having a defense upgrade, considering how freaking good he is at this game.
Alright, here's the item. We don't have a whole lot left, so whatever is in here has got to be good. And it is... the wand. Okay, well, I guess that's decent.
Yeah, if he hadn't picked up the magical sword, that would be an infinitely better item than it is right now, but still good.
With that book, unfortunately, it's gonna leave a trail of fire in its wake. But, at least he helped take down the Zol.
Yeah, he did that magic sword wand combo to make sure they were killed instantly, which also means they drop items.
Well, the other good thing about the wand is if your sword is removed, then at least you can still do white sword damage to a lot of the enemies.
Yeah.
Just don't forget, the wand can still act as a sword. Although with the book, it's a little bit more fiddly than it usually is. So now here, Random is going to go down here and it's going to check this recorder spot right here. And we get... oh, there's the letter.
Okay.
So now they can buy potions, although with the way things are going, I don't know if they'll even need potions. I don't know if we found all or take any spots yet, but if Random finds another one, I'm pretty sure they're going to take a red potion.
Yeah. There's
don't need
almost no
help.
benefit. Yeah, almost no benefit to taking another heart.
Well, I mean, I could probably use the extra heart.
Yeah.
Because Ganon hugs are best hugs. So I've heard.
Yeah. But in Random's mind, if he gets a red potion, he's taking 24 hearts.
Yeah.
So.
And we're going to find out, and this is level 4. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, red ring was in 8.
Yeah.
From the question in chat.
So Random is most likely going to really want to dig out level 4, because at this point in time, there's not very many items left.
Yeah. You don't want to go into level 9 with neither the bow or the silvers.
Well,
you don't mind going in with one of them missing, but both of them is a tall
There's
order.
a good possibility that both of those items in level 9 could be the bow and silver arrows.
Yes, but you're really wanting to mitigate the possibility as much as possible.
At this point in time, it looks like we're almost getting a full dungeon clear.
Yeah. He wants the item worse than he wants the Triforce. Especially because I don't think Random's found level 9 yet, anyway.
Yeah. Gonna take down this Gleeok here with that magic sword. Very simple.
But even the Gleeok rolled a little high. It's taking 3 magic sword hits to kill his concurrent heads.
Oh wow. This is a good. Yeah, that's right. Those souls, they're not going down from anything except maybe a combined shot from the wand and the magic sword.
Yep.
Manhanda threatens in the forest. No, we already know that. And
we do, but Blue doesn't, so...
here's our reverse sea room. It looks like those, those robes are going down in 2 shots.
That's
so
nice, something.
Oh, there's just the bomb drop. So this is actually our item. And hey, look, we got ourselves some danger noodles.
The decaf land moli guarding the item at level 4, which is...
Silver arrows.
The silver arrows.
So now comes the big question. Are you gonna go straight to 9, or are you gonna, check around? At this point in time, I don't think you really have much of a choice.
Yeah. For me, if you've got 2 out of 3 of the bow, silvers, and ladder, it's time to go to level 9.
Yeah.
The counterpoint to that being that RandomEffekt doesn't know where level 9 is, so he may not.
Now, is that all our levels that we have found?
Unless... Well, it's possible that we saw only one of 6 or 7 earlier and we got mixed up. I'm not about to discount the possibility of that. So there could still be a dungeon at large. But,
at this point in time, though, it's probably not likely to have anything except the raft. Unless it's raft block, in which case it more than likely, because, yeah, what items are left? Besides the bow and... The bow and the raft, I think, are the only ones left.
Well, and the white sword.
Oh, and the white sword, which, of course, is completely useless now for RandomEffekt.
Yep. As he picks up Triforce at a level 4, so he got the one of the closest things to the Dream Triforce situation, picking up 1 through 5.
Yep.
About the only better you can do is clearing 1, 2, 3, 4, and 8 to get that extra item. And with 5 Triforces in 42 minutes, he is probably ready to look for level 9.
Gonna check this recorder spot here first, and it is going to have here we go.
That's level 7 or 6, whichever one it was that we're missing.
I still say this has got to be level 6. And this is probably likely our transport staircase. And it is.
Yeah. Ice is about to discover the silver arrows, which will be nice for him. Hey, another heart. Good grief. I don't think I've ever... I'm pretty sure... I'm pretty sure. I'm outside of the 100% race at GDQ, I've never seen RandomEffekt have 13 hearts.
And here's the Triforce.
Yeah. Not what he's looking for, though.
Nope. Don't need that Triforce. Although, actually, you know what? That might actually come in handy, because that's a full refill.
Yeah. I mean, it's nice to know, especially if you get from, if you got red bubbled or something.
Yeah, bye, Manhandler. Yeah, this is definitely looking like level 6. And this could be our item room.
A world where like-likes go down in 2 sword hits. What a wonderful place.
The magic sword. That's... Oh, that doesn't budge. But they're only one below normal. Normally a like takes about 3 magic sword hits to take down.
Yeah.
Same as the blue whiz robes.
Yeah, they're 9. Likes are 9 HP. And this one, they are somewhere between 5 and 8.
Oh, but look at that. Oh no, that can't be. That's a shutter door. But it doesn't matter anyway, because whatever we're looking for cannot be blocked by a Goma.
Yeah. If the item's blocked by Goma, it's not the bow, and so he doesn't care.
Yeah. Here is our item, unless this is the other side.
Nope.
It's not, and it's the raft. So the bow absolutely must be a level 9.
Yep. Bow and white sword and 9.
Yeah. So we have all our items then.
We do indeed.
Yep. And why is Random coming back to this dungeon?
This is the one that this must be 7 that had the boomerang, and he doesn't know it. And Random not knowing where 9 is, well, this is his next best play.
Gonna check this dungeon before heading into 9. I don't know. I mean, considering that Ice only has 4 of the Triforces, is that the 4 or is that the 3rd? Anyway, that's a quick check for Random, so...
A nice quick level 7 dig.
Yep.
Although he does...
Probably a good idea to find the Triforce. Because that's quick healing.
Is that the play here, or is... Yeah, I mean, because he knows it's not level 8, so it's not like he's looking for a second item.
Yep. Unless... he doesn't know it's level 8, or level 7.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, go.
Now he's starting to make sense, okay.
Yeah. So now all Random has to do is start digging out Death Mountain, but of course, probably gonna try that raft spot.
Yeah. Unfortunately for him, Ice just picked up his 5th Triforce, and he knows where level 9 is, although he's gonna go back into this dungeon to see if he can get the item. We know it's the wand. It's a quick find. And that's a sword upgrade for Ice, so he will take it. But now Ice can go to level 9 if he so chooses, with the red ring, with the any key. He doesn't realize that the bow is there, but he can find it.
Even if you don't know whether or not the bow would be at level 9, checking level 9, in the first place is actually good because, can get a map of where it is and, where the components of defeating level 9 are, mainly Ganon and the Kidnapped. And you got clues along the way, might pick up a compass. And then if you run into one of the items for sure and it's not what you're looking for, then you'll probably have an idea of what it is that you are looking for.
Yeah. So Ice is heading to level 9 now.
Yeah.
It's the right play for what he knows, regardless of the fact that we know it's the right play because it's where the bow is. Without that even, I think it's the right play. You've done enough dungeon exploration that you've narrowed the odds to where 9 is in your favor.
Yeah, so I'm going to say that this is probably going to come down to a route divergence in level 9. If Ice goes straight up and, Random goes left, well, there's no direction but up to go in this particular case, but...
Oh man, can Random get in there and check this item? No, he dies right before getting in there! He was gonna find the red ring if nothing else.
That's a shame, because that's gonna cost more time.
Yeah.
Hey look, we got Patra. Now again, Random does have the offense advantage, but And we'll get that defense advantage, but unfortunately it's going to cost them a lot of time.
Wow, look at this Patra.
Patras. Very annoying Patras.
You know, I think I'd take that magic sword over the red ring right now with the way this Patra is being.
You know, judging, the way I play, I seem to get hit by everything, so I'd probably take both.
Oh!
And then we're talking about that bonfire death earlier.
Yeah.
What a way to go.
He misfired a little bit on the wand shot, and he paid for it.
Now, of course, one thing about level 9 being all the way up in Death Mountain, which of course can be mitigated by any road, is that, you still have it all the way up in Death Mountain, so if you need to refill your health, you've got a bit of a trek to go.
Yeah. Nowhere nearby to refill. That's where you're, I don't have the dungeon locations memorized off the top of my head right now, but the ability to whistle might be able to get to a closer spot to refill your hearts.
Yeah, I believe. Well, that old Dongo dwells by Lost Hills. But yeah, one of the levels was definitely at that recorder spot. That's a little bit closer to one of the lakes, fairy fountains, but still probably not worth it on the whole. Yeah, these Patras are, tough to take down.
I feel like we just did this.
Yeah. Let's have a good right. There we go.
Oh, okay. Well, he's got the easy.
Well, that's an easy question. Whoa, that's a dead-end room? Oh, kind of look at that. Random did find the magic boomerang.
Well, so now he's just got to get down to that manhandler again and avoid taking damage.
And that's exactly what I was talking about earlier, how I've seen all these races. You've got one in level 9 on the path to Ganon, and the other one is just finding their magic boomerang, deep in a level that they really shouldn't be in. I see that so many times. When you've watched so many races, you start to see, like, for example, the shoot room in level 3, that a lot more often than not, it's got the Triforce. Of course, with that horizontal shoot room, there's really only 3 options that it can be. Well, I guess 4, but... Then we got more land molas here. Fortunately, we haven't found their more high-octane counterparts yet, but I'm sure they're lurking somewhere around here.
Yeah. They will be somewhere.
If not, then... Ooh, boy. That's actually good.
There's your chance, Random. He gets in. He's gonna find the red ring. It's not what he wanted, but it's what he'll take.
Yeah, at least when you're far behind like this is a lot better item, because that might not actually get you anywhere, but at least it'll make you want to get places.
Wow, and he didn't pick up the Triforce in there. He decided to up a time of the essence for Random.
Yeah, at this point in time, Random is behind, but again, has that combat advantage. Just gonna be able to fly right in and just, buzzsaw. The magic sword is like Legend of Zelda's version of the screw attack.
There's just one small problem still, Jiggly.
Yeah.
He doesn't know where it is.
That's true, but after exhausting the desert, he's probably going to figure out, oh, hey, I haven't checked Death Mountain yet.
By then, it may be too late, though, because Ice just found found Zelda's room.
Aha! And what's in here? Anything good? Nope.
Nope.
And here you go. This is, I thought, Random is going to, in fact, take the red potion. Definitely a good idea.
almost as good of an idea as skipping that Patra on Ice's side.
Yep. Nothing going to be of value in that room.
Especially since you found Zelda, so you don't need the compass.
Well, I would still like to have the compass around just so that you've got like a better frame of reference, but so it's good to have it on the HUD. So that's why you're not always constantly checking the tracker, but well, there's the compass anyway. So
there it is anyway.
I knew the compass was going to be in that room.
Little commentator's blessing for xIceblue.
And yeah.
Wow.
Let's see what's down here. This could have something.
Oh, we hear a roar.
Okay. Oh, so if this is the bow, then this seat's gonna be over. But it is not the bow, it is just another passageway. And Ice is going to take it and come out here. And where is that?
Apparently very close to where he was previously.
Well, this
because we still hear Ganon's roar.
It's not a good place to be. And that was 66. That was our large secret, correct?
That would be the large secret.
Well, money's not going to matter a whole lot now anyway, so... And, Random is finally on the path towards level 9. Now, if Random took some of those passageways that Ice, didn't, then, things might actually turn around.
Yeah, that's really his only hope at this point, because Ice knows where Ganon is and knows where Zelda is.
So now that actually brings up a good question. What kind of a player are you? Are you the one who likes to explore, the stairways, or do you like to just jot them down and keep going?
Me personally, I like to traverse as much of a section of the dungeon without taking the staircase as possible. But
yeah, no, I'm completely different. I will go through staircases the first opportunity I get, and I will keep going. And Random's now in level 9, and I will just keep on going and taking stairways as soon as I can.
Yeah, I mean, in Random situation, I'm totally on board with that.
Yeah.
Just me personally, when I'm just in 9, not so much. But
well, yeah.
But yes, if I'm looking for an item, yeah, you've got to check those staircases.
You see, here's what it is though, because on the one hand, you're filling up, you've got these gigantic, gaps. On the other hand, what you're doing is you've got space, so you're like going around dotting in basically all the, all the areas, and then you're just filling in afterwards. So, like, that by the time you reach this particular spot, this is a staircase you don't need to go in. So it really all depends. Oh, here we go. I don't believe that... Oh, yeah, no, Ice definitely looked. Because that other room definitely didn't have anything important.
Ice is trying to figure out how he can get to somewhere he hasn't been before.
Well, there's the map. So if this is the map, this means that Random is on a path that has been... Oh, here we go. Wizrobes guard the compass. Okay, so we already know that. Random doesn't, and welcome that information, but this is definitely a spot that Ice hadn't explored.
Yeah. That means that one of the keys or bombs room took up a different hint.
Yeah. Hopefully it was the Silver's hint.
Yeah.
Gonna check up here, nothing.
Random about to discover the location of Zelda.
Yep.
Or in his case, Link.
Yep. Still no bow. Now, did we check this room before? I think so.
Looks like...
Yeah, keep going.
Say, is that Ice somewhere in a somewhere different than he's been previously?
Possibly. Here's an area that I don't think we've been to yet. Oh wait, there's a Patra. There's a staircase. Nothing.
Nope, just more transporting.
Here's another staircase. Have we been up here yet? I'm not sure.
I think so. I remember the staircase with the Lamola.
Yeah. And fortunately, all the rooms, you know, start to look the same after a while.
And another staircase for a random.
Still nothing. But random
Alright,
is
odds at this point. Odds at this point that we find the white sword before we find the bow. Seem high.
Random's gonna find the bow first. I'm pretty sure. And I have absolutely no, nope, there... Oh, no, there's the white sword, you were right.
White sword, okay.
But here we go, this could have something.
Oh, yeah, well, I don't recall this room at any point in time.
Nope. Just have to slay this rupee boss.
And beneath that stairs, we
Hey,
have the
there
bow!
I called it. There's the bow. I said Random was going to be the first to the bow.
Therefore, ladies and gentlemen, 1 hour, 1 minute, and 39 seconds into this race, RandomEffekt has encountered the phenomenon known only as bow mode.
But of course, Ice does know where Ganon's located, so...
Yep. It's just a part of level 9 that Ice has not been able to find himself in. There's Ganon!
Where Ganon is, yeah, never
Oh,
mind.
wow.
Wow. Everything's coming up random here.
This is huge.
And with
the pig is down.
Swipes.
The pig is down, and Random, who has cleared infinitely less of this level 9 than Ice has.
Well, let's not be too hasty to put the crown on the princess just yet.
Oh, I was just saying I was just saying he cleared infinitely less of this level 9 than Ice has. Now only has to get to Zelda.
Yeah, or you know, Link.
Link in his case. Gives one shot at the Patra, saying, no, never mind. I'll just start using these silver arrows. I've got 195 of them.
Yeah.
Yes, Rick, stairs were the easy path to stairs.
So, yeah, so my, so what I was saying is in this particular case, yeah, taking stairs was the right call.
Yeah, that was 100% the correct play for Random. Yeah. I agree 100%.
I mean, there we go. Oh, wow, look at that. So, we're gonna end this off with that Fred.
I mean, if you want to make it hard to find the path to the kidnapped, put them in Zelda's room.
Yeah.
But with that, RandomEffekt, his official time, 1 hour, 3 minutes, and 19 seconds. Don't call it a comeback, but man, what a turnaround by RandomEffekt in this level 9.
But the good news is, though, is Ice is not too far behind. So.
Yeah, he's just got to find his way down into that that bottom left-hand section.
Yep. And here, Ice is going to find their bow. But wait a second here. All right.
We are now joined in the commentary booth by this evening's victor, RandomEffekt. Random, congratulations. Not sure you're probably not aware of this, but man, bit of a comeback for you there.
I mean, I am not aware of that, but I could tell when he said in the IRC that this 9 is blank, and I've basically feels like he's probably been in there for a while. Did he? I mean, does he? He has what he needs, basically.
He doesn't. He can't find the bow.
Okay. How long was he in?
He's got it now.
For me?
Probably. I know Redbird described it as a 20-room advantage.
Okay.
He didn't have the magical sword, but he found level 9 very much earlier in the siege. So unlike you, he wasn't having to try to find it late. And as soon as he had 5 Triforce pieces, he more or less headed immediately there.
And Ice is going to set the Triforce in power ablaze. Oh, you know what a funny thing that you can do is? And I only discovered this when playing one of the weekly races. When you rescue the princess, you can actually up A out of that animation, before a certain point. So you can rescue Zelda, up A, go back to the start, and then you can go back and rescue her again.
Well,
I will not be doing that in any tournament matches.
Yeah,
not intentionally.
That's a very good question. Does the dot count if you technically get to the end screen for the first time, or does it count if you don't do anything else after?
Am I standing next to Zelda?
If you stand next to the kidnapped.
Oh, but wait a second. So hold on a second, bro, because usually done is when you lose control of your character, right?
Uh-huh.
That's
so
the
if you can up A while standing next to Zelda for a brief second, then technically speaking, you're not quite done yet, right? Anyway, I'm just introducing a whole bunch of silly things. I know exactly what it means. Nobody in their right mind is ever going to do something as silly as up A when they've won a game. Right?
So anyway.
Anyway, that is Zelda for Ice.
So yeah, GG Ice. I mean, he says I could have won. I know. I played more of a kind of conservative game here. I didn't find level 9 until really late because I just didn't go to Death Mountain. There was really no need for me to go to Death Mountain yet. When I had found all the levels, and I think the biggest maybe mistake. I'm trying to remember where the silvers were. Were they in?
Silvers were in 4.
That's what I thought, and that was ladder block. So you needed to go to 5 before going to 4. So at least that I got the ladder early. How much of a difference was our ladder?
About 20 seconds.
Oh wow, okay. I thought I had it. I honestly thought that I was gonna have it way earlier than him.
He got it first.
Oh wow. I really thought that I had a big advantage there, strictly because I saw some dungeons and didn't really do them, whereas maybe some other people would have. There was 2 dungeons you could have kind of started diving into, which happened to be level 7 and level 8.
Yeah,
but you could have. Yeah, you could have done that. I really wanted to not dig 7 and dig 8. I wanted to dig 8 if I don't have the bow. And so I actually got them mixed up. I had marked on my tracker that I had that level 7 was on the corner spot there, more near start. But it turned out that was level 8. I just couldn't explore enough rooms because I didn't have any bombs at the time. But just based on things, I thought that was 7. That's why I went... I didn't go right back into there when I had all my resources together.
Yeah, and a lot of time lost when in level 8 for you, as you were frames away from getting to the red ring.
Yeah.
And Manhandla said no thank you.
Yeah, that was just me being kind of impatient on it. I could have probably slowed down a little bit and not taken 3 bops from him, but I mean, either way, I was gonna have to go around and do the rest of the level anyway, so it didn't really like cost me too much time, I don't think. But I think I don't know what my biggest time loss was. I mean, hour 3 on these flags is pretty good, I think. It's probably about average. Anything about an hour 5 to an hour 10 is probably about an average seed for me on these. Especially when more things are required. Ladder was required, but that was about it. I don't actually think you needed, technically, much else besides that. I think you could get 5 Triforces without the recorder.
Yeah.
Because level 3 was recorder blocked, but it didn't really house anything. Yeah, it was just a little bit of a trek around Overworld to get things. A little bit too much backtracking, I think, and yeah, it is what it is. But it was I think I played okay for what I needed to play.
Yeah,
I just got a bit luckier in 9 apparently.
Yeah, I think I was mentioning chat. I'm pretty sure that was the first time since your race at GDQ, your 100% race, that I'd seen you get more than 12 hearts in The Legend of Zelda.
Yeah, that was just happenstance. And then I was like, well, I'm on my 12th heart and the magical sword's right here. Why don't I just go try this? And I got it at 12 and I was like, wow, I burst out laughing.
Magic sword pickup.
Yeah.
We have now been joined by
I said 12, I meant 10 hearts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ice, you blazed a trail through the mid-game today. RandomEffekt had the early Triforce lead 4-2, I think. He may have even gotten 5 around the time you had 2 and were about to get your 3rd. But you knew where level 9 was, so you caught up in a hurry. Just became a case of the bow doing its best to hide from you.
I have nobody to blame but myself for that.
The metagame is to take the staircases, though, right? When you're looking for an item.
No, the metagame is to take staircases until you have no more options and leave staircases behind. But
I took staircases and it led me right there. I just took the right ones, apparently. I actually was, I guess, my 9 must have been a lot better than yours. There's probably only maybe like 15, 16, 17 rooms is what I did.
I found Ganon probably about, before the hour mark.
Oh yeah, well before the hour mark, I'd say.
Gotcha.
And I didn't go south of his room. That was my routing problem.
You took that staircase that took you to the other side of Ganon. And then, yeah, never worked around. That is your first defeat in the tournament, so you have life yet in you, Ice. Random, we're going to get the Secret to Everybody gang back together as you face the winner of Malagord and Chest Jerk in the next round. That'll be an interesting one to watch for sure.
Yeah, I didn't make a prediction, but I kind of looked at other people's predictions, and I felt like there's a lot of predictions that Chest Jerk is going to take that match, and then I feel like there was a lot of predictions that had Chest Jerk over me. In that round, there's a lot of people that picked Chest Jerk and me, and then Chest Jerk to move on.
No comment.
I'm gonna, yeah, I saw it, LH. All right, I saw your brackets. I saw it. Even the people that actually put me to go pretty deep in the tournament, a lot of them have me losing to Chest Jerk at that moment, and then making a comeback through the losers bracket. So I'm hoping to screw up everybody's bracket and keep going. Yours included.
GG to you. That was crazy. That early game was really weird.
Yeah, I had a weird early game too. I was exploring a lot, trying to figure out what I really wanted to do. And I thought I told these guys, I thought that I had the ladder way before you. I really thought that. But but apparently you had it about 20 seconds before me.
Yeah, I found 5 relatively late. It was like, what, the 24-minute mark or something like that?
Sure, but it was up in Death Mountain, and there was already some more accessible dungeons that you could do without it. And I just like some people want to just dive into dungeons with with these flag sets that you have so many overworld spots blocked by items. Sometimes it's a good idea. It's not. I mean, I can't say it's always good or always bad, but I think in this flag set it's more good to.
You actually, I couldn't dive into any dungeons.
Oh, really? So 7 and 8, I found 7 and 8 early, but were they completely blocked off by ladder and stuff?
Well, I found 7, immediately found an item, and I looked at the map and I was like, okay, this is 7, I'm leaving. I didn't check Candle Road till later. I found 2 and 4 in the top right.
Same.
And I found 1, and then I took any road and I found the sword. So I couldn't access 1, 2, or 4 because 1 and 2 were both key blocked.
Mm-hmm.
So I just went up to Death Mountain and I found 5 and grabbed the ladder.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, that's kind of similar to what I did. I actually got through in level 2 because I picked up a key somewhere. It might have been in one of the levels. And I did level 2 pretty early, and then I did 5. And when I got I knew that level 1 and level 4, or was it level 1 that was ladder blocked too, or was it just level 4?
I think it was just level.
Was it level 1 key blocked? I think it was key blocked, and I finally got a key, and I saved to make sure of what I was getting out of that level, and I went back right after 5. I got the actually, I think I did tried to do level 1 before I did level 5 even. So I don't know. I thought that I had found level 5 relatively early enough, and yeah, I cleared a lot of overworld. I didn't gamble as hard on level 9, especially since I hadn't found level 9. Level 9 was my last dungeon to find. And
I didn't even find 6.
6 was right below 8. It was the recorder spot right below 8. Or right below 7, excuse me. Right next to Star, that was level 6.
I got the hint in 4 about level 3 being in the woods, so I went and checked that one recorder spot next to 1, and I found 3.
Yeah.
And then after that, I was like, you know what? I was like, I'm just gonna go to 9. I was like, I have just 6 to check for, and I didn't want to dig for it, so I just went straight to 9.
That's smart. I had too many. Maybe I just had a little slower start than you, and I definitely had probably the only mistake. I don't know if people caught it in the chat or if the commentators said something about it. My only mistake was actually in level 2. LH and Jiggly, do you remember what my mistake was in level 2?
I'm not sure if you're mistaken level 2. I know you're mistaken level 1 is being pointed out by a Reed Bairdgrad in chat right now. Is not scrolling from the coast to unlock that door that was key blocking you in level 1.
Yeah, that was what I was suggesting that you do.
That's a good point. I could have done that.
Yeah.
But that didn't really slow me down too much. It was really that in level 2, I got the book. And I immediately just up and A'd because it was an easier path. I knew it was an easier path to get to the Triforce after getting the book. But there was an old man right next door to me in level 2. I'm almost positive.
Yes,
and I never went back. I should have gone to him first and then up and A, but I didn't do that. And I up and A, I was like, crap. I don't really want to go all the way back down there to figure out what that might have been. So I just booked it. I don't even know what he said.
Chat called that out as well. I do remember that. So.
Yeah, that was a real. Like, I rolled my eyes immediately when I pushed up an A, and I rolled my eyes. I was like, oh, dang it.
The old man in 2, yeah, he gave you a hint about level 3.
Okay. Well, I guess I didn't really play out too much. I'm glad it did. I'm glad it just didn't say a hint about the bow. That's all or the silvers. That would have been what I needed.
I thought about going by hints, but they were way out of the way.
I finally got enough money at the very end. The very, very end, I finally had enough to probably go do it. And I was debating it, but I needed to find level 9 anyway, and I was pretty much banking on it. I was like, I have level 7's item and level 9. Actually, did I even have level 7's item? left to go? Or did I find that?
You found level 7's item.
Okay, so yeah, I think I had nothing. I had nothing left to do. I had found 6's item, 7's item, both items, and 8. My Triforces were 1 through 5. I was banking. I was 100% there at that point. But it was because, like I said, I mixed up level 8 and level 7 on my tracker because of inaccessible rooms to me, and just my mind tricked me.
I had a extremely lucky clip in 8 on the Triforce room where Red Ring was. It was manhandle blocked with a diamond staircase, and I got hit by a red bubble, so I had to clip it without anything. And you know how manhandle is.
Oh, I know.
He does, in fact.
I do. I died in that room on the clip.
I clipped and didn't take any damage at all. Like, I don't know how I clipped fast enough to get into the staircase without getting knocked out of the clip, but I did it. I was like, oh. And then it was like Red Ring, and I was like, oh.
Yeah. That was me just being impatient and not realizing my health situation. And then Manhandle being a bit of a jerk. So
Manhandle's always a jerk.
Yeah. We know.
Yeah. Run 3 first, and everyone will know then at that point.
Of course.
But, yeah. xIceblue, looks like bobbing for fries is your next matchup in the tournament. He seems excited for it in chat.
He's been posting in JSR's Discord about ready for a rematch. He didn't know who to root for. He didn't know if he wanted to face me again or if he wanted to face RE. And now he's getting his wish of facing me again. So I wish you luck. I wish you luck, Fries. Both of us are gonna need it.
You've got to stop wishing people luck in these races, Ice.
The only person that I want to wish luck to is Putz. But
oh, we're not going to top that tonight.
Wherever Putz may be, and after he yelled at me for telling him GL, I'm just forever going to GL him.
Oh, me. Just don't do any big races and we'll be fine. Final thoughts, I guess, at this point, Ice or Random. Goodness. This flag set is so mercurial.
Check your doorways. Check all of them. Don't just walk past them and forget about them at 9. Otherwise, you'll forget the bow. That's 1 screen south of Ganon.
I don't know. These flags are very variable, I'll call them. And so it's going to be interesting moving forward. I really think that this is definitely one of the most open flag sets for a lot of people to do crazy things with. Like, it's so variable that I didn't even want to make a prediction bracket because I have no idea. Like, I could name 25 people in these brackets that really could honestly go all the way and win the thing. It's going to be interesting moving forward. You're going to have a lot more exciting matches like this one, where it's going to come down more to the wire and small choices, more so than other tournament flag sets that we've had. So I'm excited to move forward, and we'll see who I face.
All right. Thanks again, guys, for both of you for putting on a great race this evening here on Speed Gaming. Everyone out there, please give these runners a follow. Both tremendous vanilla Zelda players in their own right as well. So if you enjoy solid Zelda play, among other things, these guys are definitely ones you want to look out for. So thanks to them. Thanks, obviously, to everyone here at Speed Gaming for putting on this show, and my co-commentator, Jiggly, saying, Jiggly, it's been fun. You got anything you want to add?
No. Good night, everybody. And I'm going to go get some rest.
All right, man. Well,
yep.
Take care of yourself, and that's it, I believe, for the evening. Unless the Link to the Past Open Daily is still going. This should be it for Speed Gaming. We'll be back tomorrow with lots more exciting action. Keep your eye on that schedule. So for all the runners, for my co-commentator Jiggly Seaton, everyone here at Speed Gaming, my favorite restream channel for the Zelda 1 Randomizer tournament, This is Liquid Husband saying thank you once again, and we'll see you very, very soon.